Breaking news, guys. This is big shock. As IPOB finally exposes Igbo governor against Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. Nigerians, this one will shock you. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for stopping by. If you just join us for the first time, I beg, subscribe to this channel, share this video, make it go viral, so that everybody could understand wetin dey happen today for Nigerian political landscape. Chukwuma Soludo is the governor of Anambra State. He has sparked intense debate with his recent comment about Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and the insecurity plaguing the southeast, while some interpret his statement as a plea for peace. Closer screening reveals a different picture. In remarks coupled with his actions, suggests he is more aligned against the release of Nnamdi Kanu than in favor of it. For many, this revelation is unsettling, given the complicity of the agitation for Biafra and the growing insecurity in the region. Governor Soludo has made statements that seems to align him against the release of Nnamdi Kanu, despite his earlier publicized visit to Kanu in DSS custody and his subsequent request for Kanu's release on bail to his custody is rhetoric tells another story. Soludo's assumption that the agitation for Biafra has devalued into organized criminal activities appears to be a calculated narrative designed to undermine Kanu and IPOB. His claim that even if Kanu were released, it will not curb the insecurity in the region, subtly dismisses the widely held belief that Kanu's freedom is a key to restoring peace. Soludo's statement must be analyzed critically. He openly condemned criminal activities in the southeast, accusing agitators of transforming into organized criminal gangs. He argued that these groups, now driven by profits rather than ideology, operate under the guise of Biafra agitation, while acknowledging that Kanu and IPOB have disassociated themselves from these criminals. He suggested that these factors would no longer heed Kanu's directives. By doing so, he undermines the potential influence of Kanu's release, directly challenging the notion that freeing him will quell the unrest. As Governor Soludo possesses access to extensive security information, this makes a selective narrative all the more concerning he knows. For instance, that Simon Ekpa, a decisive figure accused of instigating violence, is not an IPOB member, but was allegedly planted by political interest. These crucial details should reinforce IPOB's legitimacy. Yet, Soludo conflicts IPOB with criminal elements, muddling the waters for those seeking the truth. His public statements effectively shift the focus from the roots causes of the agitation to the actions of a few bad actors. It is essential to unpack Soludo's motivations. His political alignments and trajectory raises significant questions. He is often seen as an APC more embelled with ABGA, a more allegedly orchestrated by the former Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano. This maneuver reportedly allowed Obiano to escape prosecution for alleged financial misdeed. Obiano's freedom and Soludo's ascent to power are viewed by many as evidence of political maneuvering rather than genuine service to the people of Anambra. Soludo's subsequent actions and statement led credence to the theory that he serves the interests of the APC establishment rather than the people he governs. In one of his press releases, Soludo stated that criminals have become enemies of the people they claim to protect, targeting their own communities through kidnapping and violence. He criticized local complicits, pointing out that some communities supply these criminals with food, further complicating efforts to tackle insecurity. His words painted a grim picture, but the underlying message was clear. The insecurity is now beyond Kanu's control, and his release will have little impact on the region's turmoil. This narrative aligns with a broader federal strategy to legitimize Kanu and IPOB. Many have long argued that Kanu's release would be a significant step towards peace in the Southeast. Soludo's statement aimed to puncture this argument, subtly advising the federal government that releasing Kanu would not resolve the region's insecurity. Such rhetoric, whether intentional or not, serve as a justification for the continued detention of Kanu, which many view as a violation of his fundamental human rights. Critics argue that even if criminals no longer listen to Kanu, his release remains crucial. Kanu's voice still carries weight, and his public condemnation of those violent actors could delegitimize them further, isolating them from the communities they exploit. This strategy could weaken their influence and undermine their operations. By keeping Kanu detained, his ability to make such a statement is effectively silent, leaving room for opportunists and the enemies of the Biafran struggle to mislead the masses. So guys, this is what the IPOB is saying. They said they do no longer trust Governor Charles Soludo for what he said about Nnamdi Kanu, that releasing Kanu will not in any way stop insecurity in the Southeast. So, my people, how na see this matter? I beg, share this video, make it go viral, so that Nigerians will understand what is happening today.